Well, it's a very good morning to you all watching around the world. Thank you very much for tuning in to Special Stage Live this morning from a very damp and dingy looking Snetterton race circuit over here in Norfolk. As you can see, car 1 is on the line and launch mode is engaged. We are ready to get underway here for round 5 of the Pro Tyres Circuit Rally Championship. Michael Igoe, Will Atkins launch the Citroën C3 Rally 2 into the stage and out onto that rather wide, nice, fast flowing circuit this morning. Searching for grip as he makes his way around this old airfield circuit. You can see he threads the needle through the chicanes. You don't want to be hitting any of them. Michael and Will start their campaign at round 5 here. Next into the stage then, John Griffiths, Emma Morrison, safely negotiating the first corner, which they failed to do at Brands Hatch. They won't like me reminding them about that one. But slippery conditions at Brands Hatch meant to spin for those guys out last time round. Sideways coming out of that second bend though, John fighting for grip. I think we can still just about say he's getting used to the car. But, the number 2 on the side of the door on the Skoda, as we see the legends John Stone and Alex Stone in that beautiful polo blasting into stage. Current championship leaders. Oh, John's had a big spin. Don't know if you can quite see that. Oh, he's gone off on the outside of the first bend, second bend. Oh no, he's got it going. He's not in the gravel, is he? It could be beached in the gravel actually on the outside. No, he's engaged the gears and we're away. Good stuff. Okay, a little bit of time lost from John. You won't be happy about that. Very greasy out there, just overcooking it. We saw, almost saw John Stone and Emma Morrison having their moment. The Darien then, next up for us, of Barry Morris and Tom Hutchins. Not quite the conditions that the Darien was looking for this morning, but should dry up as the day goes on. Car 5, Darrell Taylor and Sam Weller. Beautiful looking Fiesta Rally 2, our next interstage. We're going to bring you around about 15 cars or so from the start line here, and you've also got cameras set up around the circuit, as you will see. You can catch all the action here today from Snetterton. Live on Special Stage, Hugh Brunton finding the grip very slippy on his approach to the circuit straight off the start line into this first. There's only about 20 metres or so before you get to this first bend, and it's proving to be a slippy one, isn't it? Kicking out a little bit of grass as well from the inside of the bend. Does look good on the cameras, I have to say. Next up forwards is the Quigleys in the Ashley Group sponsored Fiesta. That is Sean and Colin. Great to have those guys along. They come out of Snetterton a lot. They were out with Brands last time out as well. Nice to see the spectators all out on the banking as well, enjoying the spectacle. It's a little bit cool and a little bit damp and dingy, like you say, but they're all here and they keep filing in, which is great to see. Car number 8, Stuart Maloney and Steve McNulty in the Melvin Evans prepped polo. Really found their feet at Brands going into the afternoon, and unfortunately had an issue later on, but we're due to post some decent times and come away with a decent result in the end before that issue. So be interested to see how the crew get on this weekend. Stuart over from Bridgetown in Barbados. Next up then, the second of the two-wheel drives. Well, first of the front-wheel drives, it's the Peugeot 306 Maxi of Chris West trying to get some heat in them tyres immediately off the start line. It's going to be a job and a half today with the conditions. Just about staying dry, no precipitation really in the air, a little tiny bit, but nothing to worry anyone really at the minute. But the circuit certainly is very wet and greasy. Lots to think about on this opening stage then. a man we need to keep an eye on today and throughout the year. Sam Touzle, Francis Touzle alongside in his Fiesta Rally 2, up from St Helier on the Channel Islands, trying to find that balance of grip. Steve Finch, Sam Fordham, car number 11. Fiesta R5 Plus. Different sounding engine though altogether, isn't it, in that car? Takes you back to sort of WRC era, late WRC era of Fiesta. Still a force to be reckoned with here on the Circuit Championship. Car 11 is Daryl Morris and Steve Gully in the Fabia Fabia R5. Getting underway as well. Now, since I've started to say there wasn't really any precipitation in the end, there's a few drops for me. I can feel them. It's commentator's curse. So much so, Alistair Stables and Neil Jones next up for us have the wipers going. That awesome looking Chevette making their way into stage 1. It's a really nice mix of surfaces here at Snetterton. Well, it's a circuit championship and you expect the cars to be mostly on racing and circuits and sealed tarmac. Certainly have a mixture of gravel to throw into the mix here as well, with a little infield section and the very last bit of the stage as well as they make their way out the back of the circuit. A gravel section as well. Tricky to negotiate. We've had fun there in the past. We'll see how it goes today. It's the car you saw into stage next with George Sherman, Neil Coleman in Fiesta Rally 2, and then the newly acquired Citroën C3 James Garner and Jack Cuttill next up. Roger Henderson, Tommy Henderson are next up. Their beautiful Rally 2 Fiesta. Lots of Rally 2 machinery. There you go, just to give you an idea of how slippy it is. Even at that speed, just the car just wants to swap ends on you. A rude awakening as they head into their first braking zone at the end of this long straight. You can see the cars drifting sideways around it. We've already seen a spin from John Stone. Unusual for John, but just shows the conditions out there. Next up for us, then, a car we don't tend to see too much of. Listen to the sound of that beautiful Porsche. Kairo Karananti and Simon Coates in the Porsche Cayman. 2.9 litres of power in that car. Not sure they'll need all that this morning, at least in the conditions, but be handy later when it starts to dry out, I'm sure. For a dry line to form as the day goes on. So our first competitors will have made their way through the flying finish now and will be coming back into service. We will go and try and catch up with the runners and riders very shortly. We will be leaving the start line and making our way into service, where we'll try and catch up with as many people as we can before turning our attention to stage 2. That was Stuart Cadman and Mike Withers in the Evo 4 Mitsubishi. Car number 20. The first of the Toyotas. This is Nigel Greensall and Ed Stone in the GT86. 2 of those out today. Just a little twitch. Tentatively making their way around that first left-hander to the chicane. Neat and tidy, no mistakes. Joseph Duffy and Daniel Duffy in the Lotus Elise, familiar sight at the Circuit Championship. Reliable little Elise, doing a good job in the championship. Always nice to see something a little bit different as well. Next up, car 23 of Mick and Ben Jowers. Lighting up them tyres. I guarantee that man will be smiling when we catch up with him in the service park later on. Always up for a laugh. Apparently, after the last time out. Brilliant to see. Next up then, Jamaican resident Tariq Minnow and Harry Walshaw alongside. Beautiful looking Fiesta Rally 2, making its way into stage. Okay, we will do one more car off the start line, which will be Chris Woodhouse and Lucy Wilding before we make our way into service, and we'll see if we can catch up with some of the runners and riders here at Snetterton. A little flick of the handbrake to get you off the start line. I think they did that for the cameras. We'll catch up with Chris and ask him that. Kidderminster and Leominster Motor Clubs for Chris and Lucy in that Peugeot 208. Great sounding car as well. Okay, let's make our way into service then. We're going to see who we can see. Lineup of cars making their way to the start line here. Ollie Marshall's Escort, fantastic. We've got the Belcher BMW, stunning Mark 1 Escort as well. We'll catch up with all these crews at the end of stage 2. Mr. Chuglin's back out in the Fiesta. We'll just squeeze past these. We'll let this car go first. There we go. Sam Gendy and Samantha Bartlett. Thank you, guys. Keep up the good work. This is the arrival control for the crews making their way to the stage. Neil Beaumont. His way to the start line. Just making a detour around the back of the cars. Actually, there's nobody back in service yet. They'll be here by now. There must be the arrival control on their way back in. They won't be far away at all. We're right next to the Williams Auctions Citroen C3 Rally 2 outfit of Michael Igoe and Will Atkins. So we'll catch up with them very shortly. If you're watching on Facebook and you'd like to get in touch with us, get involved, please give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from, what you're up to. Here's a name that some of you will recognise. You can't quite see it on camera at the minute. This is the Fiesta that's just approaching us now. The Flame Agricola. I think it's the granddaughter of Mr. Penty Agricola. Great to see that name back out on the stages in the UK. Flame later on. But yes, if you'd like a shout out, get in touch. If you want to tell us what's going on in your part of the world today, where you're watching from, let us know. We will, as always, on the live streams, enter you into the prize draw to get you some Rallying is Life special stage merchandise. You also get to interact with those guys as well. Steve Gregg says, it's been said, but one thing you can always say about Phil Bramley is he's a good talker. Yeah, has been mentioned a few times. I can talk. Whether it's relevant, what I'm talking about is another thing. It's the sort of guy you always want at a funeral. Thanks, Steve. Thank you, Steve, for getting in touch. I'm not sure that's a compliment or not. Are you saying I should be a vicar or? Anyway, thanks, Steve. Plenty of you waking up this morning to the sound and sights of rally machinery. Tom Hind, great coverage to wake up to. Still in bed, up in Inverbervie. Thank you very much for joining us. Becky West is watching Chris West from Austria. Thank you, Becky. You see, two of the sections that we're covering this morning on the first stage of the day are gravel, actually, in fact. Just shows the variety and what these circuits and organisers can do with stage setups here at these circuits. There's plenty of tracks that they can run, and it's always nice to have a little bit of variety. Pretty slippy out on that gravel this morning. Chris Williams, morning Phil, watching from Cumbria, eating breakfast. Thank you, Chris. Welcome along. Carrie Wells, my ears are grateful for being you today. Thank you, Carrie. Ben Friend, morning guys. Morning Ben, hope you're well. Me and Dave Kirby watching on our way up to the Riponian Rally. Yes, a big shout out to all the competitors out on the Riponian tomorrow. Good luck to everybody competing up in the Yorkshire Forests. I hope it all goes well for everyone. You have a fantastic day's rallying. It's a great event. There's some fantastic stages. So yeah, have a really good and safe event, everybody. So you can watch us in two ways. There's the Facebook feed. You can also catch us on YouTube as well. We're live on both platforms. It means you can get us on the big screen telly at home with your smart tellies that you have these days. Sitting there watching us with your bowl of cereal in hand. It's a Saturday, you might have a bacon butty, treat yourselves, why not? Nathan Shaw is watching with a huge hangover from Anglesey. Luckily, Nathan, it won't be too long before we're heading to Anglesey, so you can come along and watch us over there. It's a long way from Anglesey to here, I can tell you. Tom Marriott's mum, Rebecca, is stuck at home in Mansfield after an operation. Can't wait to the juniors. Thank you, Rebecca. Keep tuned in. We will be showing the juniors. It's Tom's last year in the juniors, and he's in a new, faster car, and I'm not there. I'm sure you are sending all the best wishes. Careful, guys, careful. I'm sure you're sending all the best wishes to Tom, and you'll be able to keep an eye on him on the special stage Facebook pages today. I can see Michael and Will making their way back into service, so we will have a little wander over, cut through the cars here, and see what conditions were like out there. See if I can get Michael to speak up a little bit. He's a bit quiet on the microphone. He doesn't necessarily like a chat on the microphone, but we need to know what's going on. We need to know what conditions are like. We're also going to use his trailer here as a canopy to keep the camera dry, because ever since I mentioned the word precipitation earlier, it's now decided it wants to have a little bit of rain, even though the weather forecast told us it was going to be dry all day. Car 18 has got a damaged wing. Oh yeah, I can see, yeah, that's Roger Henderson. So he's hit something substantial. We will catch up with Roger if we can and find out what's gone on there. We, the Motorsport team, will be taping that up and getting that back sorted. Let's just let Michael have a quick chat with the team here, feedback any issues or news to the team. We'll grab Michael now. Michael? All right, thank you, mate. Stage one done. A little bit wetter than I was expecting, I have to say. What were conditions like for you?
Yeah, it's greasy, very greasy out there. Well, we got a good stage time, and yeah, we enjoyed it, but you could easily get caught out. It's tricky, but yeah, I like them conditions.
Obviously, we saw you off the start line into the 90 right, and then you go down into the long sweeping hairpin left. we saw a few cars have a spin there and end up on the outside of the track. So like you say, it was greasy. We could see people were struggling for grip straight away. Right tyre choice, you think?
Yeah, it's a combination between maybe a worn wet out there or a super soft, but I think we went with the super soft due to the infield with the gravel, with a bit of experience that the gravel eats the tyres here. So, but no, it was all good. Yeah, I could see how mistakes could be made though. Could catch you off guard very easy.
Nice, we like that. A little bit of challenge in the morning for everyone. That's what we like to see. Nice wake-up call. Thank you, Michael. We'll let you get yourself settled, ready for the second one. Good stuff. Michael Igo and Will Atkins then back in service with no problems. Just mentioning that gravel section out there. It can be a little bit tricky on that gravel, and it does eat the tyres as well, he says. So, yeah, an inspired tyre choice there. This comes with a couple of years of experience at this event. Okay, we will make our way over to catch up with the rest of the crews. Cars coming in, cars going out. It's a busy little paddock here. It's a little bit spread out as well, so we need to try and make our way across. 3 at 1. Oh, God, 5 at once, it looks like it. When I just flicked back to the Facebook page there, I know you guys will have seen that a couple of seconds before me. It's a busy little section of stage on the gravel there. Part and parcel of the Circuit Rally Championship. There are other cars on stage at the same time as you, so you have to bear that in mind as you're trying to post your best times. Let's have a little look. One man who we haven't seen for a while out on this championship is Hugh Brunton in car 6, the Skoda driver. Let's have a little look at Hugh and see how Hugh's getting on. I can see him doing his cross-arm dance to tell us he's had a little bit of a slide. Let's see if we can grab him. The beautiful Skoda Fabia R5. Just let him finish off with the being worked on by the Don Buckley Motorsport team. Hugh, can we borrow you very quickly? We haven't seen you for a while out in the championship. We just wanted a very quick chat with you. How were the conditions out there? Was it suiting you?
Slippy, yeah. I went out and I had a full-on, we were on slick, so I had like a full-on like roaming like that out there, and yeah, it was alright. I lost a chunk of time. I got stuck behind the car at the end. I lost about 10 seconds. So.
Yeah, doing threatening places, so I wouldn't expect to pass for that, is there?
That's not really what we need to hear in the service park. Okay. All right, well, we'll let you carry on. Apologies for that. All right, well, thank you, guys. All right, appreciate that. Not really what we need to hear on the live stream. Apologies for the language. Obviously, upset drivers. So that's not handy when they're servicing next to each other either. Anyway, let's leave these guys to it. I'm sure they can sort themselves out throughout the day. Again, apologies for any comments you heard there on the live stream. Not something we need to be hearing, really. It's a shame that sort of thing happens. First time I've ever heard anything like that, so yeah. Okay, let's move on and try and find someone who's a little bit more respect for talking on a microphone. Right, I can't see a Darien anyway. I thought the Darien would be around. Oh, he's there, he's hiding around the back. Here he is. Let's go and have a little word with Barry and Tom. They're just lifting the back of the car up. Bear with them, they're a bit busy. Let's get this sorted. What's going on here on the Darien? I can't do that with my car. I can't just take the back off my Skoda when I need to. No issues out there though. Oh, you've got an issue, clutch issues. I won't mind you while you're doing that, and then we'll have a little chat in a second if you're finished. So Barry's telling us clutch issues in the Darien. Not what they were hoping for. With conditions looking to improve as the day goes on, they were looking to to really get set. So let's see. Have you got a second then, Barry? Is that all right? Okay, Barry Morris then in the Darien with Tom Hutchins alongside. Clutch issues. We saw you holding the back end of the car there. Clutch issues. Crew going to be able to work on this now?
Yeah, I hope so. We may miss a stage or two, but we've got the parts here to fix it, so it's disappointing, but we'll do what we'll have to do to get back out.
Was that something that you felt from the start, or was it halfway round?
For stage one, we felt it in the gravel, just went for the clutch and no pedal, so thankfully you don't need it. But obviously the start, the stages needed. So.
Well, fingers crossed that you get everything sorted. We need to see you boys back out again. Tom, you've travelled down from Humberside this weekend as well. So I need to know, have you been passing tips on to Mr. Woodford and Master Woodford for this weekend?
In what way?
Did he get on all right last night?
I've absolutely no idea, to be honest.
Oh, we obviously didn't ask for help. That's how much you trust your navigation.
I'm terrible at 12 cars anyway, so yeah, that'll be why I'll be the last person that I ring.
There's me trying to big you and him up then together. All right, okay, well, he's doing a 12 car last night with Mason, so hopefully it all went well. I've seen some pictures this morning, so they're still talking, which is the main thing. Good stuff. All right, we'll leave you to it. Let's get this car back out as quick as we can, boys. All right, take care. Thanks for talking to us. That is Barry Morris and Tom Hutchins. Okay. Let's see who we've got. Let's head back over to John Stone and see if we can see John. John will be in now. Let's see if we can walk past Darrell Taylor and Hugh Brunton without caught up in a fight of some description. Okay. Let's have a look. I haven't got any times, unfortunately, in a minute. Let's see what I can come up with whilst we walk along here. I'll get the live results up for you, and then I'll just post the link, and you'll be able to follow loved ones and family and friends. I'm going the wrong way, Sam. I'm walking the wrong direction. Apologies, Sammy, I'm taking you all over. So let's have a dip through here to Stuart. For John's parked behind the fence on the other side, and I missed him. We'll grab John in a second. Let's head to the Melvin Evans Motorsport gang and see how they're getting on. As I find the results, I will. Oh, there they are, right in front of me. Couldn't even see him. Okay, so I'll run down the results then while we wait to have a quick word with Sam. Stuart. So Michael Igoe sets an 8:51, really good time actually. 6 seconds quicker than Sam Toozle. We said he was one to watch. Sam going second quickest with Hugh Brunton on a 9:01, 10 seconds off the initial pace set by Michael. Steve Finch, Sam Fordham on a 9:05, John Griffiths on a 9:06, same time as Barry Morris in that restricted Darien. Trying to get fixed and sorted for us. Chris West on a 9:11, Stuart Maloney, the man who we're going to have a chat with now, on a 9:18, and then Steve Quigley and Darrell Morris following on with Darrell Taylor on a 9:30. John Stone, we saw have his spin and his problems on that second corner, 9:31. Stables on a 9:32. So, stage one out of the way, Michael Igoe set quite a start there, really. Considering you can get to the end of the day and it can only be a few seconds in it, Michael's got a 6-second advantage already. So he'll be wanting to keep up the pace and keep pushing. Let's see if I can bring Stuart in quickly for a chat. How are we? Can we have a quick chat? Is that all right? We'll do it under here. Let me keep you dry. Stuart, back out in the polo. How are you finding conditions this morning?
Slippery, wet, cold, a good British christening. Yeah, no, it's a lot different to Brands. Brands was chilly, but not wet and slippery, and really need to get into it and understand what's happening out there.
So timings-wise, came in with a 9:18, sort of 25 seconds off the pace. Not really happy with that. You're looking to improve going forward?
No, definitely, yeah. No, not the expectations. Had a little slide off on the infield, so yeah, no, I guess it's going to be a learning course, trying to understand the stage, get into them. A lot of you guys done them over and over, so yeah, no, have fun.
I know that when we were watching you at Brands, you sort of built the pace up as the day went on, and in the afternoon you were really flying. I know there was a couple of issues in the afternoon as well, but the pace was definitely there, so it's nice to see. We know you've got that pace in you, so we look forward to seeing it this afternoon. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, Stuart. Thank you, Stuart Maloney. Steve McNulty alongside in the Melvin Evans prepped polo. We know this man has pace. He's shown it at Brands, so we look forward to seeing him dialed in as the day goes on. I can just about see the sun burning through the quite thick cloud, if I'm honest with you, but it's just about making its way through. So you never know. This afternoon might be a little bit drier, and if they get that Darien back out, it'll be on song. Lots of stables. There's another with Chris West, all the two-wheel drive cars, high-powered two-wheel drives that will be excited about the prospects of a little bit of dryness and sunshine. Here's the boys. Let's have a chat. As we're waking our way across, let's have a little chat with the Jowers. How are we? Morning. Don't stand in that. You'll have wet feet all day. You'll have wet feet all day. Where's he gone? Oh, he's over there, look. Haven't you? That's no good for anyone.
No, but we was quick.
Well, okay, so
maybe.
Life balance then.
What do you think? No bacon sarnie? Second in
I
class.
could cope with that, if I'm honest with you.
Class. It's a sacrifice, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
you're looking good as well, mate.
I'm feeling good. You know what? I'm feeling good. We've had
Exciting.
a couple of good rallies lately, so
it's been fun, hasn't it?
we've been fun, and weather makes it a bit sketchy, but
It's
you know
coming
what?
though. It'll come to you, I think. So you like the rain, don't you?
We didn't normally like the rain, but we seem to have got the wet package a bit better.
Okay.
Whether it's experience or luck, I don't know. Tyres.
It's looking to dry out a little bit this afternoon.
think-
It's not supposed to be raining today, is it?
No, it was supposed to be dry all day, wasn't it? So
Oh well, it's made it interesting, certainly. What was the conditions like this morning?
it was very, very greasy. It would catch a lot of cars out if they overcommit. I was probably erring on the side of caution, but do you know what? It looks like it paid off.
It certainly
Looks
does,
like it paid off.
No problems with the car? All
No,
good?
no, car's all good. Car's good. Felt lovely, to be honest. I even commented to Ben as we come off. I said the car felt slow, but smooth. So, yeah, no, maybe we'll
Nice.
have a day.
All right.
Nice at all.
And you as well. Always good to see you. Good to push on this afternoon and
We will.
have some fun, won't you?
We will. Come and
Get
see me
yourself-
this afternoon. I'm going to go and get some breakfast.
I don't want you doing yourself any harm. Get yourself a bacon butty or something, boys. All the best. Thank you very much. Mick and Ben Jowers in the Escort. Fantastic to talk to those boys. Always good to talk to those boys. Let's make our way over the other side of the paddock. Like I say, it's a little bit fragmented, this paddock. It's a bit all over the place, but we'll do our best to catch up with as many as we can. The juniors are starting to make their way to the stage. Let's see, I think we're through here, Sammy. This is where I went wrong earlier. If you're not too far from here and you fancy a trip down to Snetterton, it's a fantastic day out. Really, really good. Come along and enjoy the day. Plenty to see and do, as well as the rally, and we've also got some merchandise stands. There's the restaurants that are here. Facilities are always great at the circuits. And one of the draws for this championship as well is the social side of things. It's really got everything you could possibly wish for at a rally all in one place. So if you're a spectator and you fancy it, get yourself down here. Lots of model cars for sale. Plenty going on. Now we can speak to Mr. Henderson while we're up here as well. So, John's back in. a chat with John in a second. Alex is just getting his superfood, getting warmed up and getting sorted. You all right, John, for a chat? You okay? Yeah? Okay. Car is looking lovely in the background. I've seen the special stage stickers on it, John. Thanks, mate. Was that you or these boys did it without telling you? You didn't want them on there, did you? And they've done it behind your back. Oh, God, yeah. Well, we saw it as well, which was even worse. What was it? Just
no grip at all, really. Went out on what I thought was right, but it was miles off, really.
We saw lots of people having slides coming out the start line and heading down here very tentatively. It was a tricky little opening scene.
Yeah, it was slippy all the way around, really, to be honest. But we've got a big fight back on now, haven't we?
So keeping it on the road and getting those points at the end of the day.
Yeah, we'll just do our best.
That's good. Alex, enjoy it.
Yeah, especially the spin is shouting shit.
Good man, excellent stuff. Thank you, John. There we go. Son Alex in the car with John. Just keeping warm at the minute while Paul and Pav sort the polo out. Sam Gendy back into service. Let's just figure out where he's going. He's coming back. Let's sneak round and see Roger. And I can see that they've got a bit of work going on to the front end of this Fiesta. It's taken a light rub, let's say, on some scenery. Let's have a little word here. Tell us what's been going on.
Brand new tyres, cold brakes, locked up in 5th gear. Couldn't get it to unlock. It stalled the engine as well. Okay. So I couldn't get it to unlock, and we just slid into a tyre barrier.
Into the tyre sack, basically. Yeah. On a chicane?
No, on the racetrack on the outside of one of the corners.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. Only cosmetics, so I take it?
Yeah, and confidence. Yeah. Big damage to confidence. This is our first event back after a big accident, so.
Right. Okay.
Well, it could be trailer time. You never know.
Yeah. I want to see you back out again.
We'll see.
Let's get you back out again. Let's build that confidence back up for the rest of the day. It's a lovely looking car. We don't want to see you going home just yet, so let's get you back out.
We'll see what we can do.
Okay, thank you, Roger, for talking to us. It's a shame of the car. We'll see you back out later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, Roger Henderson. Sorry, guys. We're right in Neil's way here. Okay. We'll press on. So, Roger struggling a little bit this morning with grip levels, as everybody is, but after a hefty shunt previously, it's confidence knocker for Roger. So hopefully that's not the end of him. The guys will just take you back up. It's not too bad, actually. Panels a little bit bent around the front end of the car, but not too bad. So let's hope he does stick around, because I think it will do him good to get a little bit more experience and get himself back up. It's a relatively safe environment here. We keep saying this, don't we? You're on a race circuit, so it's a place where you can find your limits and grip levels in a relatively safe way. So let's hope he sticks about. Okay, we're going to try and catch up with Chris Woodhouse and Lucy Wilding in a second in the Peugeot. They're just going through the maps and the timings and making sure everything's in check, ready for the next stage. You can see in the car there. We've got Chris. How are we doing? Just waiting for you. I don't want to disturb you. I know it's busy times and stuff. You've got to get yourselves sorted. First stage done and dusted. How was it for you?
Slow. Slow.
Okay.
There's room for improvement in there. Yeah.
Come on in, Lucy.
We didn't hit nothing, so yeah, that's the main thing. We didn't spin on the first corner like we did at Brand.
Yeah, really.
So,
whatever you're saying.
Yeah.
So I don't think a bad thing that a little bit tentative maybe to start with, but you're here and you're still pushing on this afternoon. So it might be a not bad way of doing it.
Yeah. Well,
okay. So anything to improve on going forward now, other than?
No, I think we're on the right tyre choice, and maybe just on a throttle body reset because it was all over the place, but that should have sorted that. So. Yeah.
No dramas.
No drama.
Just getting used to the conditions.
Yeah, get right.
Good.
Right.
Good luck. We'll catch you after the next one. Thank you for talking to us. There we go. Chris Woodhouse and Lucy Wilding then in the little Peugeot. Another crew struggling this morning with grip and confidence as well. So a lot of people saying the same, isn't it? So let's see if we can grab a word with Sam Toozle. bacon butty in hand. We're disturbing his breakfast. This isn't good. He's not going to be happy with me if I'm disturbing his breakfast. Sam, sorry, apologies, I saw you had your breakfast in hand there. One stage done. Great start, really.
Yeah, it's very slippy out there. It's very slippy this morning. We got caught behind one of the escorts in the dirt section, and obviously we're a bit quicker in the dirt, so I believe we lost a bit of time in there. But it's nice to be back in the car. It's been a long off season, and yeah, just build steady today. We're here got a few instructions from Matt Edwards and Max Freeman to be slow and steady, get ready for his riding. So hopefully we can just continue our pace today, and hopefully see where we're at the end of the day.
And plans going forward and into this this sort of summer rallying period, as we're in a winter one at the minute. What are your plans for this year?
East riding's definitely not summer.
I don't feel it when we're there, no.
No. So yeah, we're going to plan to hit the Protar full asphalt campaign, and then the BRC as well. A few Irish if we can get there, if they don't cancel them off due to the weather, unfortunately. But yeah, really trying this year. Would like to bring the pace on a bit more.
We knew you were. I was just asking that because I wanted to find out a little bit more. But okay, good. We're with Paul Woodford at the awards due last year, and we know you're the one to watch this year, according to Mr. Woodford. So no pressure. Thank you for talking to us, Sam. He's not here today. No, he was actually competing himself last night. He did a 12 car last night with his son. So I don't know how he got on, but they're still talking. So that's a bonus.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Sam. Thank you. Sam Toozle, Max Freeman, currently lying second overall, posting a time 6 seconds slower than Michael and Will this morning. But gaining experience all the time. Certainly Sam up from the Channel Islands. Okay, so let's go across the back of here. We'll have to make our way all the way around to the opposite side of the paddock. And we'll catch up with the Quigleys. There we go. See them. Team Quigley and who else have we got on that team as well? Steve Finch is another one from this little section of the service park. We'll have a wander over there. Sorry, young man. Okay. So I hope you're enjoying the live stream this morning. Still plenty of action to come. We're live for stages 1 and 2. We'll have a short break, back in for stage 4, and then a little break again, and then back at it for 5 and 6. We're live for the main field and the juniors as well. So it'll be a full day's motorsport. Nice, exciting day as well here at Snetterton. Some great vantage points as well for spectators and service crew alike, actually. In fact, if you find yourself around the paddock, you can come and mingle with the drivers and the cars and have a look at what's going on, and you've got some great action as well on the stage. The stage runs right into the service park, so it's action around you at all times here at Snetterton. So, can't see Sean at the moment. Let's have a look. We've got the beautiful Fiestas all lined up in a row here. Burbling away this morning with the exhaust, and it looked great in the cold weather this morning with all the steam coming out of the exhausts. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's any more times coming in. So Steve actually went 4th quickest with the 9:05, so we could do this chatting to Steve. Let's have a little see what we can come up with here then. So let's have a little chat with Steve Finch then. Sam Fordham alongside. Steve's gone 4th quickest this morning on the opening stage. We'll just let him finish his little chat here. A quick word in a second. You all right? Can we have a chat? Is that okay, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
How are we doing? You all right? So, Steve Finch, 4th quickest on that first stage. A 9:05 is the time set. Done all right.
Surprised me. I haven't been in the car since December.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, I've
Done all right then.
Well, just got used to it, I think, at the final stage. Just try and take it easy and not spin round and keep out the Armco.
You have had a spin?
No, not yet.
Oh,
last year we
not with that
spun
time,
in
sure.
with the Armco and just smashed, I think, the British Nation. But this year, touch wood.
Okay. Maybe that time out of the car has just sort of settled down a little bit, and you haven't gone all guns blazing this morning, and you've actually, set a reasonable time there, taking it a little bit easier. Is that maybe the way you've gone forward?
Yeah, I think it's steady and safe is probably a better option than fast and furious and spinning round and.
There's been a fair bit of that spinning around today.
Has there really? We've had, don't get me wrong, we've been sideways a few times, but no, I just plug away steady and see what happens in the day.
Good man. And anything to report back on the car? Anything to change for the next one?
No. Tyres are good, car's good. Heated windscreen doesn't work, and that sort of gets a bit misty. But apart from that, everything's good.
Sam behaving himself?
Sam's all right. Yeah, give him a few hits in the.
You need to every now and again.
He's all right. Yeah, he's a good man.
Good stuff. Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, good luck for the rest of the day. We'll catch up with you after the next one as well. Thank you, Steve. There we go. Steve Finch then, car number 11. And, great time set for Steve there. 4th quickest. I don't know whether he wanted to know that or not, but we've told him anyway. Let's grab Sean quickly while we're here. Sean, can I pinch you? Sorry. He was just going to top his brew up. Apologies, we just grabbed you. You were topping your mug up. How's things going this morning? All right?
Not too bad. We made a few changes on the car after Brands Hatch, so we're sort of getting used to those on the first stage. So they seem to be much better now. I know the times are down a bit, but hopefully we'll be able to pick up on that now this afternoon.
A lot of people finding the conditions really slippy this morning. Probably slippier than we were expecting.
Definitely slippier than Brands Hatch. Listen, it's always been a greasy track here, so. It is what it is.
Happy with the way you are at the minute, though?
Yeah, I am indeed. Yeah.
Anything to change on the car going forward?
No, we're keeping it as it is now. It all seems good. So, if it does dry out a bit more later on, we might tweak the suspension a bit more. But at the minute, I'm happy.
I'll work on that. I'll get the sun out in a little bit. We'll do that for you, mate. No problem. Not just for you, but for me as well. We'll get the sun out, and it will all be happy. Thank you very much, Steve.
No problem. All right. Cheers.
Sorry, Sean Quigley. Sorry, not Steve. Sean Quigley. Sorry. Where's Steve came from? That's because I've been talking about Steve Finch. Sean Quigley and Colin Quigley in car number 7. Let's have a little look. What were they? 9th quickest after stage 1. Not the end of the world, to be fair. But more opportunities to push on this afternoon. The MGJ engineering car. It's lovely colour scheme. Let's see if we can find a little bit of info before I have a chat with these guys. Mick Johnson in car 38. He might be over the other side as well. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for your help. Right, Sammy, if you come stay with the car, I'll grab Mick. Don't worry, Mick, I won't get you on camera. You're all right. We'll focus on the car, but only a very quick chat with you. How are you finding things this morning?
Slippy. Very slippy.
Yeah.
Very, very slippy.
No dramas though. No spins.
Yeah, but big spin on the first corner.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, good talk. Yeah.
I was hoping you'd say no then.
No, the brake wasn't in gear. It's cold tires, cold brakes. Spin. Yeah, but it was
the only one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but after that it was all right. So,
good.
yeah, pretty
Anything
good.
to change going forward now?
Looking at tyre pressures at the moment. I don't know if we're going to change the tyres.
Okay.
But then now the rain stopped, so that should start drying out a little bit now.
I think it will. Yeah, you can just about see the sun breaking through.
Yeah,
so fingers crossed for a drier day then.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good. Well, thank you for talking to us.
That's all right.
Keep pushing on. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. That is Mick Johnson then posting a time of 11:47 with a spin. It wasn't that quick through there, was he? Really lost quite a bit of time, but plenty of opportunity now to push on and pick up the pace as we make our way through the rest of the day. Let's have a little look at what we've missed whilst I've been chatting to you. So we know Barry Morris has had issues. He was pushing the car into the time control on the cameras. What else we got? Just waiting for the juniors to go into stage. So let's try and head back and see what we can see around the start line if we can, and see if we can catch some of these juniors as they make their way into stage one. Great to see people out and about in the service area. Lots going on, as I always keep saying. Families out as well, which is always nice to see. And the sunshine's about to make an appearance as well, so we're going to have a great day, I think. Have a great day out. Little kiddies enjoying the sport. It's the first of the juniors making their way out onto the circuit. We just saw them flash past the back of the service park. That should have been, let's have a little look, Mackenzie Snowden in car 80. Be interesting to see how these juniors get on today. Slippy conditions. I imagine some of them will have been watching what's going on, and maybe we'll be able to adjust a little bit. Car 84, that's Carl Green and Dilwyn John in the little Citigo making their way around the circuit. They'll come into view on the circuit cameras very shortly. Let's see if we can catch one or two of the crews as they make their way towards the start line. But, we may have missed the boat on this one, talking to the seniors. We will catch up with all the cars and crews after this stage anyway. End of stage 2, we will make our way to the time control at the end of stage and have a chat with everyone as they make their way off the stage. A well-earned cup of tea. Go way past the back of the Don Buckley Motorsport team. No fisticuffs, which is a bonus. Let's see then, who have we got? Still some of the juniors all lined up here. Zach Ferber about to make his way into stage 1. So, can we get through here, Sammy, or have we? We're in. Okay. Let's have a little look and see some of these juniors off the start line. They're all lining up. Great to see the juniors out. Remember, these guys are ages 13 and up, and they have to have an experienced navigator or co-driver in the car with them on every event they do. It's a fantastic platform for getting into rallying. I tell you what, I needed a navigator to guide me around this service park. Gone the wrong way again. We're going to stand next to this marshal with all these cups of tea. That's a good idea. We'll just wait for car 89, Ollie Poole, to blast into the stage, and we'll make our way up alongside. Just to give you a little experience of what's going on with these juniors. Like I say, 13, 14, 15 years old, some of these guys, some of them first time out rallying ever. Fantastic way for them to to get involved with rallying, and it's a perfect platform on this championship to leap up the ladder into to other forms of motorsport, not just rallying, but circuit racing, and a great platform for rallying, obviously. All the cars are 1 litre powered, so it's a very even playing field. We started many moons ago now with the likes of the Nissan Micras. You'll see very shortly car 92, that of Jack Robinson and Bonnie Papa, excuse me, in the little Micra, and then we sort of evolved into these Peugeots, just like that one of Emma Brumfield and Ian Bass, the little Peugeot 107 3-cylinder, high powered for the engine size, 3-cylinder engines, and then we seem to be evolving again now into the VW Up. The Skoda Citigo seems to be a firm favourite for a lot of these junior crews. So great to see the variety, even at this level of motorsport. Great to see the little old Micras out as well. A soft spot for them Micras. It sort of brings back lots of memories of seeing the rally. Oh, we have a lock-up on the chicane on the far side. That was the 107 of Emma Brumfield and Ian Bass, just locking up and hitting the chicane, or managing to avoid the chicane. I don't know if they have hit the chicane by the looks of things, yeah. Shunted in the middle of that chicane. There we go. Car 93, Eoin Thomas and Dylan Davies in the 107 from Carmarthen, sideways onto the stage. Even in the little 107, dancing it around. Oh, and dancing all the way around. You can't quite see that through the fence. Yeah, just coming back into view now, facing the right way. Back end stepped out. Still got the tea trays in from McDonald's underneath the back wheels of that car. Just settle yourselves down, get yourself into a rhythm. And that's exactly what Dylan will be telling Owen in that little Peugeot. Aidan Corner and Andy Corner next up in the 107. And rounding things off then, Rebecca Chalice and Christian Brown in the little Toyota Aygo. The All Girls team to finish things off then here for stage 1. Big thank you to the marshals here today, and especially the guys here on the start line. Thank you guys for all your help. Does anyone want a very quick chat? No one? Anyone want a quick chat? Cambridge Car Club? Come on in, only very quick, we won't keep you. Just, I thought, while we've got a couple of moments, just let me know who you are and where you're from. Cambridge Car Club, I can see.
Yeah, Cambridge Car Club. So I'm Ian Brooks, come up from Cambridge to do this. We do quite a lot of these, so Brands Hatch a couple of weeks ago. I think it's my 5th time here doing start line timing, so love it.
Fantastic. And you brought some of the other team with you as well today.
Yeah, we got loads of guys. We got Keith, Andy, Jamie, Ian, and the guys down there on the start control as well, or on the driver control.
We've got a full team here from Cambridge Car Club. Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much, guys, for all the efforts and everything you put into the sport. Obviously, the sport wouldn't run without you, so we do really appreciate it. We dropped some special stage stickers off for you earlier, so we can see them all around Cambridge now, and wheelie bins and shutter doors and all sorts. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everything. That is it for stage 1. We will leave things here and send you to an ad break, and we'll join you for stage 2 very shortly. Here, this is the control here. Let's catch him just to the side of the control. Let's see, that was the control then, sorry. So, car 88. Stop him off. Are we on? To the left. Okay, welcome back. We are going to have a quick chat with the juniors. First up, we'll try not to take the door off. Lewis, what's been going on?
We had a bit of a spin up at the merge. We caught the cones, and then after that we were trying to get the cones unstuck from underneath his car. And then as soon as we'd lost all the cones, we got onto the gravel bit, and then there was just no grip whatsoever, and we went straight into the concrete barrier.
Okay. Cosmetic? Just cosmetic, or are we looking at mechanical as well?
Just cosmetic.
Good, so we're getting it patched up and back out again.
Yes.
Well done, keep it up there, mate. Good stuff. Okay, I don't know if you can see the front end of the car there. Just as he's driving away, that was Lewis Arnold and Ellie Arnold in the little Citroen C1, ex-Chris Ingram. Championship winning car, actually, from many, many moons ago. With the sporting. Especially on the gravel section, which is where he was caught out and ended up nosing into the concrete blocks. So, let's have a little look. I wonder if I've got any times through for these juniors. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's have a little look. We do have times through. So, a great time from Mackenzie Snowden, Jonathan Turnbull in 11:16, which is 12 seconds quicker than Henry Kinwell and Ben Duke. That's a great opening stage then from Mackenzie. We'll see what Mackenzie has to say about that in a second. Okay, here he comes. Laser lamps fitted to the front. Mackenzie, that's a great time. 12 seconds fastest at the minute.
Yeah, thank you. First lap was a bit tetchy, a few moments, but managed to get used to the conditions and yeah, keep it. So it's
that
good.
Seems like the key for the day then.
Yeah, so hopefully stick it and hope for a good result at the end. So
great stuff. Thank you for talking to us. Yeah. All the best. Take care. We'll see you later on. Car 81, Mackenzie Snowden then. The little Skoda Citigo. Going 12 seconds faster than this man, Henry Kinwell, with Ben Duke alongside. Excuse me. Still trying to shift this cough from the other week. It's got a hold. Okay, we shall let Henry move up. We don't want to interrupt any of them in the timing control. We'll let them get into the service time before we have a little chat with them. Okay. Henry, we saw you in the pub last night. Was it all right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
really good. Yeah.
All good out there on the stages, no dramas?
It's tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky it's obviously damp, so taking it fairly easy. Don't want to push the car too much just yet. Getting the feel of the car with a new, service struts. So, other than that, all good.
Good. 12 seconds to make up over the rest of the day. Something you can do?
Hopefully, yeah.
Give it a good go. Good man. Top stuff. Okay, we'll let Henry go in. There is a little bit of damage. I say damage, the lights popped out the side. It's nothing too bad. Right, Dan Taylor up next then. Let's grab Dan. Dan, very quickly, how was it out there?
I had a little spin on that one, but loving the stage layout so far.
Yeah? Good mix of gravel and tarmac?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good chicanes as well, just very slippy.
Okay, good stuff. Well, you're smiling, that's the main thing. We'll catch you later on. Thank you very much, Dan. Stuart Gilks alongside in the little 107. This is Kyle. How are we doing, Kyle? How's it going out there?
Good. Unfortunate stall in the pits, and we've knocked the right side of the car. Look at the wheel.
Oh, okay.
My wheels are straight, so...
Steering wheel's 45 degrees out. Almost 90 degrees out, in fact. Okay, something for the boys to work on in service then?
Yeah.
Keep them on their toes, mate. Well done. Thank you, guys. Carl Green and Dylan John. In the Skoda Citigo. Okay. Good time from Yaga this morning. How's it going, sir? All right?
Yeah, good, thanks. You okay?
Yeah, good, thank you. Third quickest so far. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, it's brilliant, but we were held back a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we could have got him if we hadn't. Yeah.
Fighting talk, I like it. Look forward to seeing you on the second one then.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you, mate. Well done. Keep it up. Iago Edwards and Karen Tomlinson alongside. Zach Ferber up next. Let's have a little word with Zach. Zach, some battle scars on the front. Is that from today?
Yeah, hit a bit of concrete, some oversteer on the gravel. Okay. But yeah, bit of a moment. But we're going quite quick. We had to overtake 2 cars, unfortunately.
Okay.
But yes, we're going all right, yeah.
So definitely some positives to take from that as well then?
Yeah, definitely. We're going quite quick until said moment with the concrete barrier, so...
Well, I'm being told you're doing well, so that's what we like to hear. He's doing all right. Keep him on the straight and narrow, won't you? Thank you, guys. Take care. Zach Ferber and Graham Wild. Sits in some cars, does Graham. Mr. Marriott, Mum's watching at home. Have you got words for her?
We're fine.
You're just fine. You're not okay or anything like that. You're just fine.
Just fine. Just fine.
Just fine. She's cheering you on. How's that first stage gone for you?
All right. We had a spin on the third corner.
Okay.
But we forgot to change the tyre pressures. So
okay.
Partly our fault. But we got the glazing off on the tyres and then we're fine. So yeah,
good.
Happy.
Good. That's what we like to hear. We'll look forward to seeing you later on. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. All the best. Thomas Marriott and Rob Brook. There you go, Mum. See? Nothing to worry about. Okay, car 89 then is next up for us. And 89 is Ollie Poole and Brian Hamilton with a 12.10. Ollie, I'm going to open the door and we can see you properly. How was that for you, all right?
Yeah, it was all right. First time in a new car, so just getting used to it.
Yeah, and conditions okay?
Yeah, it was starting to get a bit slippy, but
yeah,
it started raining a bit more, so...
Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Well, keep pushing. We'll see you later on.
Yep, definitely.
Thank you, guys. Well done. Keep it up. Ollie Poole, Brian Hamilton alongside. Scottish Saltair on the windows. Next up then, car number 90. This is Matty Franklin and Steve Cox. The VW up. I told you there was a nice mix of cars here. Even at junior level, it's good to see all these brands out on the stages. Peugeot, Citroens, Nissan, Volkswagens, Skodas, Toyota at the back as well. Yeah, great to see. So we'll let Matty move on up. Okay. Matty, how's it going?
All right, we had a couple of little moments. Ended up jumping over a curb and then ploughing through a load of cones. But apart from that, we're going well.
I'm hoping the photographer's got the picture of you jumping the curb. It'll look great, that will.
I'm sincerely hoping they didn't. No, it's just first stage, just getting used to it. It's slippy out there, so learn from my mistakes and hopefully come back better on the second stage and do well.
Very, very sensible. Yeah, well said. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Matty. Couple of issues. We'll just bring you up a little bit. Hello. How are we doing? I'm going to open the door so we can see you.
There we go.
Are you all right? How's that for you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Yeah, pretty good.
Bonnie keeping you on the straight and narrow?
Just about, I reckon.
Yeah. Good. She's doing all right, isn't she, at the minute with navigating?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I've heard good things about her.
Yeah.
So.
And from a driver's point of view, everything all right on that stage?
Yeah, I think everything went pretty well. It was, I think I could have pushed a bit harder in the first lap, but I think kind of the same for everyone with the slippy conditions. But I think lap 2 and 3 went well, so yeah.
Find your feet and work your way into the day.
Yeah, just about. Thank you.
Well done. Good stuff. Well done, guys. Thank you. We'll move them up. We'll bring them right up. Bring them right up. Bring them right up. Okay. We'll keep it nice and short and sweet. How was your first stage of the day?
Extremely slippery.
Yeah.
Oh.
We saw you have a little moment.
Oh, a bit of a moment.
Only a little one. It was fine. It's no problem.
Didn't hit anything, so.
No.
That's the important bit.
I thought it was rear-wheel drive to start with.
Oh, thank you.
It looked great. Well done, guys. Keep it up. That was Owen Thomas and Dylan Davies. We saw them sliding the little car around. Emma, window down. There we go. How is it, Emma? Right in there?
We had an exciting stage, but it was okay.
We might have seen you have a bit of excitement at the start.
Yeah.
There was a little chicane incident, wasn't there? You all right, though? No issues with the car?
No, I don't think so.
It's all right then, isn't it? No one needs to know. Excellent stuff. Keep it up, keep smiling, and we'll see you later on. Thank you very much. Emma Brumfield and Ian Bass in the little Peugeot 107. Okay, Mr. and Mr. Corner in the little Peugeot. How's it going?
It's going well, but it's very slippy.
Yeah. You wouldn't be the first person to tell me that today. I think you're probably about the 94th.
Bit of an eye-opener.
Yeah.
I've never co-driven, he's never driven, so we're out here, we're having some fun.
Excellent. I can see you both smiling, so that's a good start. Keep it up, boys. Well done. Like it. All the best. Car 94 then, and the last of our competitors through stage 1 is Rebecca. Rebecca, how was it out there?
It was very slippy. It was, I spun a couple times, but it's my first stage and I'm happy with how it came out,
You got a big smile on your face, that's the main thing.
Yes, and I'm very happy and I'm just ready for the rest of the day. Good. Hopefully that goes.
Things to learn from that one?
Yeah, braking. I think I need to brake and I need to try and handle sliding a bit more. I did spin and I managed to not hit anything, which is a good start, but yeah.
Find the limits and work from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep smiling, keep it up, girls. Well done. All the best, take care. That is Rebecca Chalice. Oh, I said girls. Christian Brown's here. Sorry, Christian. I had on my entry list, I had 2 girls in the car. Sorry, Christian. Apologies. Oh, God, I'll get shot for that, won't I? Anyway, we are straight into stage 2. As you can see on the screen, we're not going to go to an ad break right now. We have the main field back in again. And approaching the middle section of the stage. John Stone having a moment. Just going to move this gentleman's bag out of the way a little bit. Sorry. Right, get through there. Sorry, mate. We'll give you a little bit of a bonus. A bonus shot, why not? Gives me a chance. Let's not stand in anyone's way. Try and make sure we're out of the photographer's ways. No, you're all right. You go forward, Sammy. John Stone, we have pulling over to one side. Problems for John, oh no. This is not good. Darryl Taylor on a mission. John Stone rolling out of out of the firing line, but also out of the rally, which is a real shame for John. It looks mechanical. What a shame for the Legend Fires Polo. We'll catch up with John and Alex afterwards. Championship leaders coming into round 5. They've had a fantastic start to the season. He's having a little look. I wonder if he's just knocked or caught something. He was wide up here, wasn't he? I wonder if he's caught a wheel or something like that. Just checking the car over at the minute. Is that something under the car? No, can't quite see from here. Looks okay. Well, this is good to see. The Darien of sorry, my eyes were taken away from the action there with sliding rally cars everywhere. Barry Morris. Apologies, I couldn't speak. I was watching Barry dancing the Darien around the stage. And he's been hunted down by Michael Igo, who's in for lap 3. Oh, Sean Quigley almost into the barriers on the outside. Really slippy stuff this up here on the paddock section of stage. This is Hugh Brunton up next. Oh, no, it isn't. Sorry, apologies. I saw the green on the roof. John Griffiths, Emma Morris. We haven't caught with John yet. We need to speak to John shortly. Apologies. I saw the green roof of the Skoda and I assumed it was Hugh Brunton. I'll breathe before commenting next time. Stuart Maloney next up then. Cocking a wheel. Sideways everywhere, these cars. Much more loose than I was expecting, actually. I was expecting to be a lot tidier than this around here. More like Sam Toozle. Maybe that's where the pace is coming from. Sam much more dialed in with the grip levels there as anybody else I've seen through this section. So expect a good time from Sam at the end of this one. I know you can see action out on the stage as well as what I can see in front of me here. Hugh's had a spin on camera, which is a bonus for you viewers at home. I'm not sure it is for Hugh. Chris West in the 306 Maxi making his way through the stage. Okay, a quick look back at the feed then on Facebook. We've got comments coming in. Do keep mentioning what you're up to and what's going on around you today. Let us know where you're watching from, and we'll give you a shout out on Special Stage if we can. And we'll also put you in the draw to win some Special Stage and some Rallying is Life merchandise. If you haven't already done so, check out the Rallying is Life Etsy page. It's got some fantastic stuff on there, loads and loads of stuff, and some new products that have come out recently as well. So loads to get your hands on. In fact, I bought some stuff last night, so I was quite excited by it. Barry Morris doesn't look like we're having much problems with that clutch now, does he, in that Darien? Brilliant to see. He will be chomping at the bit to claw back some of that time. Conditions are still not really suiting him, but it doesn't look like it the way he's driving. Okay, that was Darryl Morris and Steve Gully in the Fabia R5, flicking the car through the infield paddock section here. Keep an eye out for any damage to the front ends of these cars. It was being told it was very slippy on the gravel section. Here's Alistair Stables. The immaculate-looking Chevette. Sam Toozle, Max Freeman. Tidy as you like. Really tidy. A little flick on the handbrake. Yeah, just enough to get that back end rotated. We haven't mentioned George Sherman and Neil Coleman yet today. They're back out again after a good go at Brands Hatch. You can see John just looking over the pole in the background. He suspects something's broke underneath the car. James Garner, Jack Cuttle in their C3 Rally 2. Making their way through immaculate white Citroen. No sponsorship graphics down the side. Test colours, let's say. Looks good, doesn't it? Rally cars do look good in plain test colours. I don't know where to look. I'm looking all around me. There's cars everywhere around the circuit. Coming into shot next, though, for you, car 20, Stuart Cadman. Okay, so we will keep an eye on what's happening behind us, and we will start to make our way back to the finish line very shortly. Oh, we had a... What's he doing here now? Bit of bump or a spin? Little spin. Mr. Cadman, I wasn't watching, I was looking to see if the Citroen of Michael Igo was making its way towards the finish line, which we'll go and do some interviews with at the end of this one. Stuart Cadman then, sorry, and a spin. A little bit of smoke from the back of that. I wonder if he's knocked it on a concrete block, maybe. There's a bit of rub. Right, Michael's making his way back, so we will cut over to the finish line, and we'll see if we can do some interviews with the seniors now as they make their way in after stage 2. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Okay. So let's see if I can get the times up for stage 2 then. We'll stop them on the flat up here. Michael just checking in at the time control or making his way towards us. We'll see what time he has posted. So, an 8:44. John Griffiths, Emma Morrison finding their rhythm in that stage. And going just 1 second slower than Michael and Will in stage 2, which is good because they were a good 7-8 seconds off the pace after the first one. So they'll be pleased to have found some time in there. So they have quite a, in comparison to most circuits, quite a drive round from the end of the stage round to the time control, so they have a little bit of time to wait when they get here. It's a bit of a road times. It's about a little bit longer, let's say, to get here than they need to. So that's quite good actually. Gives them plenty of time to get themselves checked in and sorted and prepare themselves for chats with me. Okay, while we wait then, we've got a couple of times going through. Barry Morris setting a time of 9:08 in that one. 2 seconds slower than his first time, so maybe he has still got issues with that clutch. Chris West taking 9 seconds off his first stage time. to finish that second stage with a 9:02. And John Griffiths, like I say, gone really well through that one. An 8:45, taking 21 seconds off his first stage time. We didn't speak to John, did we? So let's have a good chat with John if we can, find out what happened on that first stage. Sam Toozle continues his excellent performance. Second quickest with an 8:47, time just coming in. 3 seconds slower than Michael and 2 seconds down on John Griffiths. So, just a quick catch-up then. Mark Smith, Mark and Rachel watching from Manchester, eating a fat fry-up. It's not a bad way to do it. Urban Johansson is watching in Sweden. Sue Fossey, as always, watching us from Jersey. Good luck to the teams from the Channel Isles, Sam Toozle, Francis Toozle, and also Darryl Morris and Steve Gully. It's not Max in the car with Sam, it's his Uncle Francis. Apologies. I had seen that as well before. I have it must be an old entry list. It's let me down a couple of times already. So thank you, Alison. I will try my best to remember that. I had seen it was Francis, and then I still said it was Max. So apologies. Thank you for clarifying. Dave Wood is watching from Alpha Concrete whilst at work. Don't get in trouble, Dave. Don't get yourselves telling off. Keep it on in the background slyly. I don't want people getting disciplinaries for listening to us or watching us. Okay, let's have a word with Michael. Michael and Will. Two down, Michael. How was that? Nice and loud for me, please.
Yeah, good clean stage. Yeah, the conditions are still tricky. There's obviously a bit of rain come down between the last two stages, the last stage. But yeah, nice clean stage. See what the times look like.
Quickest again by the looks of things. Sam's keeping you honest though.
Yeah, he can pedal.
We said he would. Good stuff. Mum will be pleased. Thank you, Michael. Michael and Will in that Citroen. We were having a little laugh and a joke about things last night in the pub before the event today. Let's see what Mr. Griffiths has to say. This is efficient. We have two cars checking in at the same time. I like it. Okay, let's grab John then. John and Emma. John, first time talking to you today. How's it been?
Yeah, first stage was a bit of a nightmare. Wrong choice of tyres, too stiff a car. We softened it off a bit and went to the tyre, and yeah, a lot better.
Found your rhythm on the second one though.
Yeah, I think we took 21 seconds out of ourselves, so still one behind Michael, but at least we're starting to go in the right direction. We were just passengers in the first stage. It was just terrible. We just got it wrong, bro.
Take care, guys. Thank you very much. So wrong tyre choice on the first one, but found rhythm in the second stage. Barry Morris is pushing the car back in again. This is a shame. Let's see if Darryl's going to chat. Darryl, stage 2 any better?
Yeah, we had a lot better stage there. Still had a spin, but we was the same as Barry on that one. But it's slippery. You know, you've got to be a dedicated driver here, and some of the top lads are really on it. You know, but we're happy with that. And
keep pushing.
Yeah, so we're calling it a test for the youth riding. So
not a bad way of testing. Well, good stuff. Thank you, Darryl. All the best. So what looked like some fantastic times from the Darien, they're pushing it back into service as they did last time round. So still issues with the clutch. I'm hoping they've managed to sort things out. I'm just looking down the line of cars. It looks like Hugh Brunton he has got damage to the front end. Tom, we're not going to bother these guys. We're not going to either them. Tom, we're not going to stop you too long. Just confirm, same as before.
Same again, unfortunately.
Did you get it fixed?
Yeah, boys did an amazing job pulling box out.
I saw you, we were like, oh, he's back on it.
Yeah, no, there was the union going into the concentric slave was loose, but there's damage on the clutch, so we don't know if we picked a stone up or something.
Okay.
And it's gone round and damaged the unions in the pipe and stuff, so...
Well, get back in there, mate, go and see if you can sort it again. All the best. Cheers, Tom, thanks for talking. Tom Hutchins sits in with Barry Morris. Clutch issues again for the guys after a fantastic job by the service crew. We'll see who's up next. It's exciting, isn't it? We don't know who's coming up next for us. It's Stuart. Let's see if Stuart's time's got any better. It has, yeah, it's gone well. Let's just have a quick chat with Stuart. Stuart, we won't keep you. Much better time there. Happier?
Yeah, I had a stall in the stage, so it was better, but not a better drive. Better time, but still more in it.
Okay, good. Well, that's nice to hear. You've got to push them. Good man. All right, let him go. Thank you very much. Now they're coming thick and fast. This will keep me on my toes, won't it? This is going to keep me on my toes. 2 at once. How are we going, Sam?
Yeah, it's hard to learn a circuit because obviously track driving's all about carrying speed, but we keep catching cars. We overtook 2 on the gravel there. Okay. I think I'm a little bit hindered a little bit. So
the times are looking really good though.
They could be better if there wasn't cars in the way, but it's merging. But I think we're a little bit far back for timing. But I'm going to have a chat because he said he was going to do it, and then we just hindered again. But you know, we're here for fun. It is a shakedown, but it's not fun. I nearly slammed into the side of him but it's safety grounds, isn't it? So.
Yeah. All right, let's sort it out, and we'll see you in a bit. Thank you, Sam. Couple of issues then for Sam. We have a very battered front end to Hugh Brunton's Skoda. We'd heard he'd had a spin. Let's Chris West pushing the car as well. Another car with issues. Let's get the car up onto the flat. Chris, I'm not going to mind you too much. What's going on?
The drive shaft. So I did nearly a lap and a half with only one shaft. Rip the diff now.
Good luck. Thank you. Cheers for talking. What a man. Pushing the car back into service. It's quite a way to where he's servicing as well as Chris. Broken drive shaft. Well, all kicking off in stage 2. We'll have a chat with Hugh Brunton now, and he's got clear damage to the front of his car. If you can see that on the camera, that looks like concrete block damage to me as well. We saw a couple of the juniors doing the same thing. Let's see what Hugh has to say. Hugh, not what I want to see on the front of the car. How was it?
What's on the front of the car?
Front corner's got a bit of damage.
I stuck it in the barriers and then couldn't get it restarted, and then just on the cold tyres, just being a bit keen, and then when we got going again, I caught the Darien, but then he stalled at the really tight bit, so we lost another 10-15 seconds there. So it was good fun. The car's working well, so we'll have a push the next stage.
Yeah, good man. Get it sorted back out. Lovely, thanks you. It's cosmetic damage. The roof vent's missing as well, which you mentioned to me in service. Actually, the stones flicking up from the car in front of him on stage caused the roof vent to snap off the roof, which is pretty unbelievable, isn't it? But yeah, that's a new one on us anyway. Okay, let's have a look. Car number 12 is Daryl Morris, another Channel Islander. Daryl, how are we finding things?
Yeah, right, mate. A bit slippy, a bit entertaining, but yeah, good laugh, yeah.
Keeping it pointing in the right direction.
Yeah, we're trying our best, yeah.
That's always a good start. Good. Anything to come for this afternoon?
Just hopefully it dries out, a bit more confidence in the car, see what happens.
Just keep smiling.
Yeah, exactly.
Good man. Thank you very much, guys. Well done. Alistair Stables will dash around. We'll bring Alistair up. Let's have a little chat with Alistair. Alistair, how's those stages been for you today?
Yeah, happy with those two. Slippery, but we got the tyre choice right, so we're doing all we can.
Good, that's really positive. And anything else to come this afternoon then?
If it dried up, that would be really nice.
An even bigger smile if it dries up.
100%.
Good man, I like it. Take care, keep that beautiful Chevette in one piece. Right, it's a good looking car. Who have we got next up? This is George Sherman. Let's bring George right up. Let's have a word. George, we had a chat at Brands. How's it going at Snetterton?
Good to see
see you. Good to see you. We're doing great. We're having a blast.
Yeah, having fun.
Oh, I love this.
Good.
It's fantastic. The course is fantastic. They did an awesome job setting it up, and we're having so much fun.
Good man, love it. Let you get into service. We'll see you later. Thank you, George. All the best, George and Neil Coleman alongside as well. That is a man who is really enjoying his rallying here. We will bring up our next competitor. This is James Garner. James, great to see you out in the C3. How's it going?
Yeah, quite good. I think I need some L plates on, really. I'm not totally different to the Darien. Taking a lot to get used to on the handbrake and things like that, but I think I can get in and out easy now anyway.
Okay, so that's good. Yeah, it's easier for opening the door as well, so thank you for that.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, James. All the best. Yeah, a little bit easier to get in and out of than the Darien, I imagine. Good man. Struggling with the handbrake setup, but it's a learning curve, isn't it? And it's a huge change, I imagine, from what he's used to with that Darien. So out in the Citroen C3 Rally 2 now. Next up then we have Stuart Cadman and Mike Withers. Let's get the right side of the car. We saw them have a little spin earlier. So see if there's anything pointing in the wrong direction on the Mitsubishi. There's a light popped out. Doesn't look too bad, if I'm honest with you. Let's have a little word with James and see what he... sorry, James has just gone, sorry. With Stuart, and we'll see what he has to say. A little puff of smoke as he sets off. Let's have a quick chat. Stuart, morning, you okay? Yeah, not too bad. We saw you have a little spin earlier. Is there anything else? We did, yeah. We positioned ourselves right in the wrong place for you. Sorry about that.
It's been, about 20 odd seconds.
Yeah. Is that the only issue, though?
No, it's just drivability.
Good man. All right, we'll get yourself sorted and back out. Thank you. Just a little spin. Unfortunately, we caught it on camera. This is Joseph. Joseph, how's the little Elise going?
Going all right. First stage, we went out on the slicks, which wasn't the cleverest move, but thought it was going to dry out. So a bit got some new wet, stuck them on, started working second lap into that stage. So yeah, he's going to stay a bit greasy and cold all day, and so hopefully they're the right choice going forward, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. Slicks, allowing fun this morning on slicks. Yeah, well, very brave. Well done. Thank you, guys. If ever there was a tyre choice not to go out on slicks this morning, probably would have been it. The little Elise still here and battling on, though. Next up for us, Mr. Jowers. Let's have a little look. Mr. Jowers, the back bump.
Have I spanked it?
I wouldn't go as far as say spanked. I'd tickled. You've tickled it. It's not bad. It's all right.
Yeah, thank God, because I didn't have egg on my bacon roll. So just my calculations was...
That's your first mistake of the day.
It's only a tickle, is it?
It's a tickle. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Sorry, we spanked it.
Well, it looks all right from here anyway. I haven't seen the other side yet.
Thank God.
Good. You're still smiling. Keep it up, mate.
We're still going. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. All the best. See you later. Yeah, it's only a tickle, that. Only a tickle. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, won't be a problem, that, at all for Mr. Jowers. Mick and Ben. We don't ever speak to Ben, do we? We always speak to Mick. But, son Ben alongside in that orange Escort. Oh, there's a lot of smoke over there. I can't see what from at the minute. A massive amount of smoke. That's like a blown engine or something in the distance. Mr. Hansen's with us in the Subaru. Hello. Damn, very good, thank you. 2 stages down. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's slippery, obviously, but, it's a good mix of surfaces here.
Yes, it is, yeah.
That's probably, certainly over the last round, it's a much more, we've got that big mix, which sometimes can compress the field. We had quite a bit of traffic in that stage, but, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Excellent, good stuff. Keep pushing. Thank you very much. Nice to talk to you. Stephen Johansson, Colin Stevens. A lovely sounding Impreza. Well, the smoke is starting to dissipate a little bit, but there's a lot of it in the distance. You won't see it on camera, but there's certainly a lot of it, which is Not ideal. We'll have to find out what's going on there. Damien, in the Escort, how's it going?
Good, yeah. 2 good stages.
Two good stages. Happy?
Enjoying it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, very good.
Anything to improve on?
Yeah, the driving.
Driving needs to improve. Okay, and is he going to improve?
Yeah, no, yeah, we're doing all right. We're keeping it steady and keeping it going the right way. I think that's a challenge today.
Another coffee, maybe. That'll sort you out.
Yeah.
Excellent. A bit of tea, that'll do. Thank you, Damien. Well done, Damien Long. Oliver Marshall in car 30. Car 31's up next for us. That's the Belcher BMW. Simon Belcher and Kerry Pullen. So smoke has moved away now, so whatever the issue, seems to be sorted. Let's have a little word with Simon. Simon, how's the BMW performing?
Morning, gentlemen. Oh, it's brilliant, mate. Reminds me of my old motocross days, this circuit does. It's brilliant, yeah.
Bit of both, yeah,
It's mint, mate. Honestly, I love it. I wish I'd have done this last year, so...
There's a lot of praise for the gravel here as well, actually, this year.
There's a lot of what, sorry?
A lot of praise for the sections on gravel and tarmac here.
Yeah, and rightly so. Rightly so. Enjoying it.
Fun in a rear-wheel drive Beamer. Thank you, guys. Excellent stuff. Enjoying the layouts of the circuit. Car 29. The Subaru Impreza, how are we getting on?
Relatively good so far. Bear in mind, they've only had the car 5 weeks, so it's a good start.
Yeah.
It's bloody slippy this morning.
Yeah, all 4 wheels pointing in the right direction.
Well, that's a good start, isn't it?
Can't complain there, can you?
No.
Excellent stuff. Keep it going this afternoon. We'll see you later on.
Later.
Thank you very much, guys. Well done. Car 29. Oh, yeah, entry list hasn't updated quick enough for me there. Car 29. Alfie Hammond and Peter Williams. I can recognise Alfie then. Not used to seeing him in a Subaru, that's the problem. Okay, next up is the Ricks Engineering Mark II. He's not going to get away with it. Come on, Aaron, you're not getting away with it. Very quickly, how's it going in this little Mark I?
Yeah, all right. Not overly committed today, but just having a good sort of fun day, sliding the car about. So,
Big smile on your face, that's the main thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's had a fresh rebuild, so we're sort of taking it steady and trying to keep away from rubbing the paintwork.
I did think it looked pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking car. Thanks for bringing it out. Take care, guys. Stunning looking car. The interior is just as immaculate as well. Great to see. Let's bring Sam up. Sam and Sam, they're keeping us on our toes. 2-1 through the time control earlier. How are you getting on?
Yeah, all good. We got held up a little bit in stage 1 this morning.
Okay.
But then, that stage was good. Ran faultless. Sam was on it.
Yeah.
Pushed on.
Good stuff. Both Sam's on fire.
Yeah, both Sam's on fire.
And the car's all right as well.
Car's all right. We hit a tyre barrier this morning, which cost us a bit of time.
Okay.
A tyre chicane. But other than that, all is good.
Good. Brilliant stuff.
Just needs to warm up a bit.
Yeah, and me too. Thank you, guys. Well done. Sam Gendy and Samantha Bartlett. We just missed Paddy Shuffling behind, sneaking into service, which was a shame because I would have liked to have spoke to Paddy after his antics at Brands. He was certainly one to watch down in Kent, throwing that Fiesta around everywhere. His commitment was unmatched, let's say. Okay, car 35 up next, then it's Nigel. Hi Nigel, how are we getting on?
Morning Phil, yeah, really good actually, though I do have to say, we're a bit overweight and underpowered. That's the car, not...
I was going to say, same here.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So we decided we'd give breakfast a miss this morning, saved a few kilos, and I have to say our stage times are very good.
You know what, you're the second person to tell me they've missed breakfast and found it much better.
But, yeah, but actually the atmosphere in the car, that was awful. We were both so hungry. Now we're going to get a couple of burgers each and we'll be much happier, slower but happier.
The pace has been great, but the atmosphere is awful.
Oh, terrible.
Love it. Thank you, guys. Neil, only a quick one for you this morning. How's those 2 stages been?
Yeah, good. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's greasy, slippery, but I suppose everybody's saying that.
Four-wheel drive Mitsubishi power, surely that's what you're after?
Not turning into that first gravel section. There's like holes like that in it. Yeah, we've knocked the steering out. You turn into it off the tarmac, and there's no gravel out the other side of it. You bang straight into it.
Oh, okay.
It'll be horrendous by the end of the day. That.
Well, something the circuit staff are going to have a quick look at then. Thank you, mate. Cheers for that. So, okay. They're stacking you guys two at a time. I can't keep up. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, having a good day?
Yeah, it's our first time at Snetterton.
Okay.
So, yeah, really enjoying it. Great stages, well organised.
Enjoying the mix of gravel and tarmac?
Yes, it's spot on. What I like.
Good fun here, isn't it?
Good fun, slippy. Yeah, brilliant.
Brilliant. All right, great stuff. We'll look forward to seeing you smiling later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Car 39. Where's my timing sheet gone? Car 39. Have to refresh. Wayne Hole and Chris Wilson, right, they were a long way up the leaderboard. I wasn't expecting them to be that far up. Co-driver's helping me out. Thank you, Peter. I get confused with all these right and left-hand drive cars. How's it going, Mick?
Yeah, very good that time. Minute quicker. Changed the tyres like we typically was going to do. Loads more grip. Yeah, all good. All good.
Good to push this afternoon as well, then.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Well done. Mick Johnson, Peter Pears in the MGJ Engineering Fiesta R5. Lovely looking car, that. Let's have a little word with Tarek. How's it going? Enjoying Snetterton as much as Brands Hatch?
Oh, far better. I prefer this track, yeah.
Getting into the feel of things here?
Yes. Much nicer track to me.
Yeah, enjoying it. Good stuff. Is there anything else to come from the car or the driver?
No, we're just going to see. I believe that we can get faster through the day, for sure.
Good. Positive attitude, that's all I like to hear. Good stuff. Well done, guys. Thank you. Terry Minot, over from Jamaica. One of two Caribbean drivers this weekend, Harry Walshaw. Not quite as sort of exotic for Harry, but Tarek gone almost a minute quicker on that stage than the last, so that's not bad going, is it? Let's have a little word with Lee. How's it going, Lee?
It's good, slippery. I think the co-driver's enjoying himself more than I am. First time in an Escort, so it's never been so sideways. Yeah, exactly. And some big recovery down the bottom there, but he was quite happy about that because the barrier was looming very close. Oh, yeah, but we were on the grass, but it came back.
I can see two smiles, which is the main thing. Keep having a good time, guys. Well done. All the best. Lee Williams, car 41. Luke Palmer alongside. Mike Webb, Steve Noble should be up next in the Fiesta. Everything looking like it's pointing in the right direction, which is good. Mr. Webb, how's the little Fiesta doing?
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Very, very slippery.
Yeah. Driver and co-driver working well?
You what?
Driver and co-driver working
well?
We're
good, yeah, very good.
All good so far?
Just no grip on those tyres. At Brands, I bought a set of dries, but I was hoping it'd be drier today.
Yeah, they're not going to do much this morning,
Yeah, not there. I want to get
fingers crossed.
Afternoon, hopefully.
Yeah, keep your fingers crossed this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you, Mike. All the best. Oh, sorry. I nearly went with the car then. Tabard stuck in the door. Okay. Okay, so Paddy Shoveling got a 20-second penalty for hitting the cones. Next up then, 42, James Edwards. Let's have a word with James. Hi, James. How's it going?
Yeah, very good. Slippery, gravelly, bumpy. I think the car's all right. It sounds like there's a couple of holes in it now, but...
Drop off as you come onto the gravel, apparently.
Oh, yeah, there's like craters, yeah. I think the car's, well, probably a couple of flat tyres, I should imagine, or dented rims. But yeah, it's cracking stages. Lovely to have a bit of gravel back. Yeah, really good.
That's nice to hear. Thank you very much for talking to us. Well done. Keep it up. Paul Rees, Ian Faulkner up next then. Paul, nice to see the Astra. How's it going?
It's good. Bear in mind, last Saturday we blew the head gasket. It's been a manic week, so I'd like to say thank you to Dave, Harvey, Glenn, Johnny and Steve for just making it all happen so we could be here today.
Amazing stuff. Well done, team. Thank you very much. Cheers. Well done. Paul Rees, big shout out. The mirror's hanging off the car. We'll have to put that on as well for me. I haven't finished thanking him just yet. Let's have a word with John. Hi, mate. How's it going, John?
Really good, thank you. Yep, absolutely loving it.
2 good stages.
Yeah, 2 good stages. Yeah, we're just plodding on.
Anything else to come from the car?
Yeah. New driver.
New driver. Over, no one will ever know.
Nobody will know. I'll never. They don't listen.
Don't have a domestic, will you?
No, not on camera.
We'll let you get into service. Thank you, guys. Well done. Lovely to see the MG. It's a good-looking little car, that. Mr. Threlfall's up next. Let's have a word. How's it going, Alfie?
Yeah, very good. No, we just tried some different tyres then, but they didn't quite work. So we'll go back to the old ones for the next stage.
Well, it's all about trying different things. So, time to push on then this afternoon.
Exactly, yeah. And actually, so my brother is in an MX-5, running just behind us. So I've recruited my mate Paddy here in the passenger seat.
Okay.
He's jumped in there.
Enjoying it, Paddy?
I'm loving it. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, we're doing well. Seems like we're doing quite well.
Not a bad day out, is it, really, this?
He's got a bit of a bad tummy, but he's all right.
Shake it out of him, mate. Thank you, guys. Battle of the Threlfalls today, then. Let's have a little look. He's smiling, which is a good start. Smiling, and he's still here. I don't want to jinx anything, but it's going okay so far.
Going okay so far, but we've discovered we had 5 psi in the rear tyre on the one side going around the first stage.
Okay.
Second stage, we just kept spinning it. So I found, let's loose the tyres down to 5 psi, we might be right.
Okay, well, every little helps, I suppose. Good stuff. Keep
try anything once.
Why not? Keep it going, guys. Great to see you. Thank you very much. Oh, Pete. Brilliant stuff. Peter Taylor in the MX-5. We're just going to keep creeping down. We're going to work our way back up a little bit. Hello, Simon, you okay?
Yeah, all right. The first stage was a bit hairy. Went around the chicane rather than through it.
Oh, okay.
Wrong tyres.
Yeah.
But we got round really quickly that time, so yeah.
Good.
Second rally in this car. Done a few sprints with it. So other than that, it's a new car. So
it looks beautiful. It's great to see a little sunbeam out as well. So thank you for bringing it out. Much to do this afternoon for the rest of the rally?
Just keep going as we are.
Keep smiling.
Get to the end. Get to the end.
Well done. That's what I like to hear. Good stuff. Well done, guys. Simon Verstraeten, Paul Whittington. We'll just move up a little bit. Thanks, guys. We'll just work away a little bit away from the time control. How's it going in the Escort?
Yeah, all right. It's too many spins. And I keep messing up the handbrake down there and doing a couple of donuts.
It looks good on the cameras.
Yeah, yeah. It was quite good fun in the car, but it's not the way to do it, is it?
Still smiling. It might not be the fastest. It might not be the fastest way.
I let a car go by and he exploded in front of me, and all I had was smoke.
Yes. So you just answered one of my questions then. We could see it from here, white out on the far side.
I think it was car 55. He just exploded right in front of us, so we had to stop. So I didn't know where he was.
Okay.
But yeah, so he's had a bit of a grim day on it. But
well, you're here, which is good. Thank you very much for telling us that.
Thank you.
All the best, guys. Car 55 having the issues by the sounds of things then. Next up then, John Coolidge, Anglia. Always great to see. Oh, with bungee, sorry, there we go. A little safety feature of the Anglia is a bungee cord. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. Yeah. Slippery, like everybody else has said.
Sideways everywhere?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's what we want to see.
Might have to get some new tyres in a minute or two.
We'll be all right for now, I'm sure. Plenty left on them.
Yeah, they're black, aren't they? That's the main thing.
Black and round, they're fine.
Yeah.
Pushing on this afternoon then. It's going to dry out a little bit, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, good.
Even more side.
That threat that was going to dry out. I'll
fine.
Believe it when I see it.
Shorts weather this afternoon.
I'll hold you to that.
No, don't. No, don't. Thank you, guys. Keep smiling. Well done. John Coolidge and Louise Coolidge. Always great to see little Anglia, and he drives that car so well. You'll have seen it on the live stream. It's brilliant to watch. Okay. Let me, while we have a second, flick over to the entry list. Just have a little look at who car 55 was. I have a suspicion. It's not the one I thought, actually. Callum Francis and Roland Francis, Mark II Escort. We'll keep an eye out and see if that crew and that car makes its way towards us. But we are hearing they've had a blown engine or something similar. There was a lot of smoke. I was mentioning before, you could just see a big white out in the distance. 55 was the car. We've got the S, and also we've got the car, the Mini down here in front of us, 57. Mark Turner and Harry Mansfield in the Mini Cooper. Unfortunately parked up on the infield section. So that's a real shame. Those guys are out as well, as is John Stone as well. who's parked up in the middle of the circuit. We can just see over Alex in the car with him this weekend again. Championship leaders currently. Dinosaur Spec Escort is making its way towards us. Andy, how's the old girl going?
Yeah, not too bad. It was first stage was really slippy, but we had a bit of a spin, catching another car, but that was a lot better. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's good out there.
Good stuff. Well done, guys. Keep it up. Thank you. Car number 60, Gerald Boyden, is up next for us. And this lovely looking Mark II. Gerald, how's it going?
Yeah, it's pretty good. A little bit greasy first stage, but yeah, I got it together a bit more that time.
Yeah, okay. Sideways everywhere?
Yeah, the typical Escort, isn't it, really? It's got to be sideways.
It's got to be sideways in an Escort. Yeah. Having fun, which is the main thing.
Having fun, yeah, smiles all around. We're in one piece.
Good. Much to come this afternoon? Much to come in terms of performance this afternoon?
Yeah, well, hopefully if it keeps dry, we'll get a bit quicker.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, guys. All the best. Thank you. Gerald Boyden, car number 60. Next up. That was interesting. I'm not sure what was going on there. Car 52. They don't have to talk to us. That's not a problem. Peter Wilkins. It says Caroline Brampton, but it didn't look like a Caroline in the car. They were hitting the dash with a socket wrench, so I'm not sure what was going on there. But okay, we'll leave them to it. They might be trying to knock the dash back into working or something. Well, we'll try and catch up with them later and find out what was going on there. I'm not sure what they were doing, but anyway. Let's leave them to sort that out. Pete Wilkins and Caroline Brampton in the BMW M3. Okay, who have we got here then? Next up, car 61. Morgan John Sparrow. Mr. Sparrow, how are we finding the Mazda this morning?
Terrific. These longer stages are wonderful.
Yeah, good fun.
Really, really good fun.
And is it okay on the gravel as well?
Yeah. This is great. Whether we quite got the right tyres and stuff, we're too inexperienced to know. But
you're enjoying it.
Loving it.
Great
loving
stuff.
It.
That's what we'd like to hear. Thank you, John. Okay, Mr. Sparrow is away in the Mazda. Championship favourites. Always love chatting to Maz. Maz, welcome to Snetterton again. How are you enjoying it so far?
It's been a bit hairy this morning. I've been all over the place. And yeah, so trying to stay on the track this morning, that first stage was fun. I did some nice fishtailing, backwards and forward.
But styling it out.
Yeah, too right.
That's what we like to hear.
Going sideways is always fun.
The straights are longer here, so you approach corners quicker, don't you, in the longer straights?
Oh, I know. It's great fun. Absolutely loving it, but yeah, a bit slippy.
Good. Excellent stuff. Thank you, Maz. Always full of beans, always loving rallying. And every time I see her seeding is up further and further up the entry list, which is great. She's always getting better and better. Ian, in the Escort, how are we doing?
All right. Slippy.
Yeah.
Very slippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so going good. It's only the second time out.
Have you managed to keep it pointing in the right direction?
Yeah, no spins yet.
Oh, there you go then. No problem. You're not trying hard enough.
But no spins.
Good. All good for the cameras. Thank you, guys. Well done. Ian Macaulay, Stephen Macaulay alongside in the 2-litre Mark II Escort. Next up for us then, car 64, Brian Markey and Stuart Delph just making their way into service. I know there'll be people sat there at home thinking, why haven't they stopped? Why aren't they talking? They don't have to talk to us. We're in their time now. This is service time for these guys. So we're actually holding them back at times, to be fair. Let's have a little chat with Andy. Hello. How are we doing, Andy?
Yeah, very well, thank you. A bit more grip that time.
Yeah.
Got a bit more used to it. We had to stop in the twisty section because someone had spun. Okay. So messed our time up a bit, but we were quicker than the stage one. So we're happier and the tyres were working better that time.
Good. Positive stuff then. Thank you very much. Cheers, Andy. Okay, held up in the gravel, but sorry. That's what we like to hear. We're just being given some tip-offs for competitors that are approaching us next, so or in a minute or two. So we'll have a little chat with Oliver's mum, Tammy, in the Saxo. Oliver hoping for a better run out this time round. Next up then for us, I think it'll be Flame. We are getting papped by Mr. Lawrence whilst we wait for our next competitor. Don't do that to me, Paul. Flipping heck. Mr. Lawrence, I want to go as far as to call him a motorsport nut. He's off from here to the Riponian in the morning. No rest for the wicked, straight from Snetterton in Norfolk up to Yorkshire. And he lives over in Shropshire, so that's a busy weekend for him. Him and the Lawrence gang are to be found at almost every motorsport event around the world. Okay, it's Flame. Next, we're on the wrong side of the car for Flame. We'll wave her up. Let's have a little word, see how we're getting on. Flame, how are we finding those conditions?
Yeah, they're definitely a bit tricky, but just trying to get used to it. And
is it nice to have tarmac and gravel?
yeah, it's very nice to have a mix. I'm a bit used to the tarmac, so that gives me a bit of a...
But you're enjoying yourself, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, great stuff. Nice to hear. Flame Auricola with Chris Davis alongside. A name synonymous with rallying over the years. Former world champion, I think. Penty Auricola's granddaughter. He's going to try and miss me, but I'm not going to let him. You're trying to avoid me then? How you doing? You all right? How's it going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Slippery out there, but yeah, good. Stage is nice. Flows quite well. So yeah, enjoying ourselves.
Good. That's nice to hear. What have you got planned for this afternoon? A push?
Yeah, I think so. I'm hoping it's going to dry out a little bit, and yeah, have a bit of a push on and see where we go. See if we can get up the overall rankings and see where we can end up.
A bit of grip and give it some. Thank you very much. Great stuff. Well done, guys. Right, next up then, let's have a little word. We're going to this side of the car. We're going to go round the back. We don't want Oliver. We've been told not to talk to Oliver. Oh, hang on. Are we stuck? Oh, hang on. No, you're all right. We're going to poke it through the door like that. There's a bit of a ding on the door. I've been told I've got to come and speak to you, Tammy. Tell me, how's it going in the car? I know there's a bit of a ding to the door. I'm not going to open it anymore. How are you going?
It is really, really good. It is so slippy, but Oliver is just driving so good. You can't talk to me because I cry. I'm his mum.
Don't do that. But he's doing all right, is he?
Absolutely fantastic. We're currently second in class. Okay. So, but the car, we just need the car to hold it together for us today.
Good.
And we'll be away. But
the team in service will sort you out.
Yeah, of course they'll sort us out in service. They're good. Our mechanic is top mechanic.
They're a good bunch, aren't they?
They
Get yourself a cup of tea. We'll see you later on. Get the door sorted as well. Take care, guys. Thank you. Little ding to the door. The door's just not quite opening, so apologies for that. But yes, we were told we needed to speak to Tammy in that car. Okay, that was Tammy Matheson, the mother of Oliver the driver. Let's grab car 68. This is Kevin Ellis. Oh, look at this electric fancy sunwear windows. Kevin, how are we getting on in the Subaru?
Really good fun, but yeah, very slippy out there actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the first corner we spun it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once I settled down a bit, I was
First corner, first stage nerves.
Some of the corners on the rough are really getting really deep concrete lumps. You know, I thought I saw a couple of cars that had been wrecked and really jumped us all over the bloody place.
Okay.
Sorry for
avoidance then for those.
Indeed.
Good. All right, sensible. I like it. Great to hear from you. Thank you very much, Kevin Ellis and Edward Shepherd. Next up for us then, car 75. This is Harry. Harry, you're in the wrong seat, mate. What's going on?
I know. I swapped over.
I know.
It's been an experience.
Are we going to get you back out of this seat? That's the question.
I doubt it now.
You're stuck here for life.
Yeah. We're having fun, but this is Rhiannon's second ever rally.
Okay.
First time we've ever been in a car together, and we hadn't been in the car until the first stage this morning. So it's been.
We walked past your service area earlier, and all I heard was, "Christ, it's slippy out there, isn't it?"
It's so slippy. Yeah. It's completely like ice, but it's one hell of an event.
Good.
And we're having a ball.
Good.
So, yeah.
Big smiles all around. I love it. Take care, guys. Keep enjoying yourselves. Well done. The Paul Sheard Racing Arrive and Drive Mazda MX-5. Next up, then, let's have a word with Tom. Tom, how's the Suzuki going?
It's all right, to be fair. I mean, we're getting her sideways, so it's a bit of fun. So enjoying it.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Action for the cameras.
Yeah, we're getting it sideways. I mean, actually, we got sideways on the big corner over there. We were going for it, so enjoyed it. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Thank you. Keelan doing all right?
Yeah, it's great. Just having great fun.
Excellent. That's all right to hear. Well done, boys. All the best. Hi, mate. Okay, bear with me 1 second. Okay, next up then is car 78. Mike Lacey and Freddie Hewitt in the little Micra. 1200 cc's. Just let them check in and we'll have a little chat. We're getting towards the end of the seniors now. And we should have juniors out on the circuit as well. Okay. We haven't got the fancy electric windows like the Subaru has. How are we getting on in the Micra?
It was okay. The first stage was very slippy, no rear grip, so we made a couple of changes on the back, and that was much better. So. Okay. Yeah.
Any changes to be made for lunch?
Well, we've got a bit of sticky throttle maybe as well occasionally. Not on this one, on the first one, the throttle stayed open just up here into the tight bit, which is a bit exciting. Okay. So we might just do that. But pretty much, other than that, I'm pretty good, I think, so far, anyway.
Okay, brilliant. Cheers, good stuff. Well done, guys. Keep smiling. Keep pushing on. You can have fun at all levels, whether you're in a world rally car or the top-of-the-range clubman rally cars, or even if you're just in a lower clubman category like these little Micras. Or indeed the Junior 1000s that are now just out on the circuit. I can see Mackenzie Snowden making his way off the gravel and onto the tarmac. So stage 2 is go for the juniors as well. We'll just wait for car 73. That's John Crook and James Crook in the immaculate little Suzuki Swift. See what they've got to tell us when they get here. I think looking down the arrival road, I think this is probably the last crew on the stage. We'll then turn our attentions over to the juniors. And we'll give you a little bit of stage footage before we wrap things up for the end of the first broadcast of the day. Don't forget, we have 2 more broadcasts to come. We have stage 4, which will be live in probably about an hour and a half's time. And then we'll have another little break, and will then join us this afternoon for stages 5 and 6 as we conclude all the action here from Snetterton Race Circuit for round 5 of the Pro Tyre Circuit Rally Championship. Car 73 is still checking in. We're just having a little chat with the Chief Marshal here for the day. The crew here at Snetterton putting on a fantastic event as you watch the juniors making their way around stage 2. Mackenzie Snowden, comfortable lead, let's say, after the first stage. 12 seconds in hand over Henry Kunwal. We're just waiting to see if 73 is coming. I didn't want to leave before the last car, really. But whilst we're doing this, we're also missing the stage action. So we'll let's make our way to the stage. Sam, follow me over. We'll go over to the stage, and we will see if we can watch a little bit of the action unfold on the stages over here. Catch a bit more of the juniors. Just going to squeeze past the end of this fence again. You right through there, Sammy? Good man. It seems a shame to be so near and not bring you all the action. So we've got 2 cameras out on the stage already, and then we'll give you a little bit of an insight as to what goes on in this section. We saw earlier from the seniors. This is Zach Ferber, car 87. Had his issues on stage 1. Seems to be back up to speed now. Nicely done. Twisted little section of stage this. Back into up the paddock area. Lots of things to catch the car on. Big curbs, wooden fence posts, all sorts going on. So important to be neat and tidy through here. Mackenzie Snowden flashing through shot there. This is car 85, Thomas Marriott and Rob Brook in the Skoda Citigo. Mackenzie making his way back out of the paddock area. And, Thomas Marriott hunting him down. 2 similar cars. Next up for us in car 89. This is Ollie Poole and Brian Hamilton in their similar Citigo. We mentioned earlier, but I'll mention again, these are all junior category cars and entrants. The drivers of these cars, both male and female, are aged 13, 14, 15, 16. Some with a couple of years experience, some who have never driven a rally car before in their life. Nice to see Lewis Arnold back out in the ex-Chris Ingram C1. They are back underway after their altercation with a concrete block. Luckily it was just cosmetic. That's Daniel Taylor and Stuart Gilks in the Citroen C1 as well. Nice mix of cars. We also saw car 92 flash past. That was the slightly older Nissan Micra of Jack Robinson with Bonnie Papa alongside from the Isle of Man. 93 is Johan Thomas and Dylan Davies. They were sideways, as you like, this morning in that what looked like a rear-wheel drive Peugeot. First ever rally for Johan. Seems to be getting grips with the handling. We'll follow his performance in his future closely. Making their way to Snetterton from deepest, darkest depths of Wales, over in Carmarthen and Cardigan for Dylan. Carl Green just made his way through the shot. This is Iago Edwards. Good run this morning, 3rd quickest for Iago. Emma Brumfield and Ian Bass following them through the stage. 2 together. Next up for us, Aidan Corner and Andy Corner. Got Zach Ferber pushing them through the stage. Get out the twiddly stuff, and I'm sure Aidan will let Zach through. Lights ablaze on Zach's car. Awkward in this little section with it being so tight to let anybody pass, so I'm sure as soon as they get out onto the circuit he'll be pulling over to one side. Rebecca Chalice and Christian Brown next up in the Toyota Aygo. Having a good run, lots of smiles in that car. When we spoke to them after stage one, having a good time. I did say it was an all-female crew in that car, according to the entry list, but Christian probably won't thank me for that. So, yes, I did correct myself. Going well and enjoying themselves, as you can make out from most of the crews here today. A lot of people saying how much fun they're having. Lots of smiles inside the cars. So as we watch the last few competitors through stage 2, we will get ready to wrap things up here and look forward to bringing you more action from stage 3 and then into the afternoon on special stage. Make sure you hit that notification, hit the like button on the Facebook pages and on YouTube. Keep in touch with what's going on. We'll inform you every time we go on. So you'll never miss a moment of action from any of the events that we do around the country or around the world, really, at times. We do get ourselves about a bit. So please hit that notification and like button and join us again without missing a moment of action. But, we'll continue just to finish off the juniors here for their second stage. And then, like I say, we'll be back with stage 3 shortly. In the meantime, if you haven't done already, make sure you comment on any of our videos or any of our live streams, with a chance of winning some Rallying is Life and special stage merchandise. It's been a great morning's action here at Snetterton. We have had all sorts going on, to the point where I couldn't keep up at one point. It's certainly been action-packed. Interested to see if Roger Henderson's back out again. I didn't see Roger come back through on that stage. I don't remember seeing Roger keep back out again, which is a shame. The Weaver Motorsport backed car, prepped car. Had a moment this morning. Not only did he knock the car, but he's also knocked his confidence, which is a shame, really. He's come back from a big accident last year, and you don't really need to be sort of doing yourself any disservice. So, yeah, shame we haven't seen him again. Hopefully he'll regroup and maybe come out this afternoon. We'll see. Still people watching on the live stream. John Griffiths has tuned in. He's watching with the Isle of Man. Graham Tong, Slippery, Skinny, Sam Weller. Mark Smith is cheering on Maz. It's great to see. And Brian Kemp's watching from Burwash as always. I have to say on special stage. So thank you, Brian, for tuning in all the time and watching our footage. It's we really appreciate your support. We'll continue to bring you the last few competitors through the stage as we start to see the last of our competitors around the paddock area. We will be switching things off very shortly. But yeah, I can tell the sun's trying to come through, isn't it, Sarah? It's there and thereabouts. It wants to make a breakthrough, but the heavy cloud at the minute is just holding it back a little bit. Cracking the flags this afternoon, I'm sure. Let's just have a little look at what's going on. Okay, right. Just last couple of competitors then making their way through the final section of stage on the gravel. Over by cameraman Luke, and we'll just finish off the section this morning with the last couple of juniors. It does look a bit bleak on them cameras, doesn't it? It'll brighten up, I'm sure. It will, I promise. It will get better as the day goes on. The action's already warmed up, but the weather hasn't quite. Let's see if Johan's managed to keep that car in one piece. Sideways everywhere, now he's on the gravel. Let's see how he's got on. He looks all right, to be fair. No dramas. Rebecca Chalice making her way towards the end of the stage then. And she was our last competitor out on stage. We have another lap round from Rebecca. Looks at it. That's the corners in the yellow Peugeot, and they're making their way off the circuit now onto the gravel. Tight through the gravel section, through the gates onto the gravel section. Rebecca making the move. A poorly looking car. I didn't quite see who that was. It was a red Citroen, wasn't it? Going very slowly down the pit lane there. We'll start finish straight. Let's have a little look. What number are we on? 91. Okay, so difficulties then for car 91. That's Emma Brumfield and Ian Bass. Problems in the car by the looks of things. Going steady, which is a shame because they're having some fun this morning as well. Okay then, guys, so that is it for stages 1 and 2 here on Special Stage Live. Thank you for joining us for round 5 of the Pro Tyre Circuit Rally Championship. Our next stream should go live at around about 1:20, so plenty of time to get yourselves some lunch sorted and join us here for early afternoon action. Rallying through the afternoon here on Special Stage. We look forward to